Hello everyone, my name is FoxFox and welcome to episode 4 of our For the King. Let's do where we have our 3 brave adventurers off to save the land of Firwood. And it's going pretty alright. We're not dancing through things, definitely not, but it's going okay. So we just left our starting, continent over here, where we just cleared up a little, was it a haunt or a dungeon up here? Checked the night market for some shopping and nice stuff. And now we're going to get down to this lucky vault to prevent the haunt that is already active. And we have the next haunt already on the timeline. So that's kind of the most dangerous things going on. We just managed to do a lot of quests, main quests at the end of last episode. So we did clear up the chaos for a while. But it will come back. It will come back. So my decision right now is if I want to care about going to the land here, which is where I'm going next time. Main quest is taking us to Hasta up here. Or if I want to go directly to this. I think I'm leaning towards going directly to this. If I have the opportunity, I might rest before. But no, I think we're going straight down here. Then we can really focus on the bonus move. Thank you. That saved us probably an entire turn, actually. Was thinking about if I should go rest before doing this fight with my weak characters. Would have been perfect if Sally could have just moved us right in here. I could do the rest with Shuji, but it's me that really needs it, because I'm the squishy one. It takes time though, costs money, takes time. No, let's just do this thing. Let's hope we'll manage it without too much losses and that we can just go rest after it. Well, that was a better move. Let's actually jump ashore here, just so I can scout these two cells as well. Nothing. Alrighty. Whew. Level 8 Scourge with 2 half HP heroes. Not a perfect fight start there, but let's see if he will steal all my coin, which is a legit possibility. I have a lot of money too, but there's just nothing I can do against it. Okay, it's not the worst start, but he is really quick and he's gonna start stealing stuff pretty soon. So I would like to just try to do everything I can to rush him down. Which, to be honest, is not very much more than... yeah, I'm gonna do some focus here, even if I do very little damage. I just have max focus, so why not? So... Sally, which is the one that could punch really hard, have no focus. So let's just hope he doesn't dodge too many of his slams, I was about to say. Landing a shock on him would be excellent though. He's immune to stun and daze only, so I think it's a good time to just use that focus should he has. Good. Nice hit and shock. That means that he automatically fails his steal. That would have costed us 750 gold. Okay, we have a chance. And he even misses his Pierce attacks there. That's lovely. Come on, good hit now, Sally. Ooh. That's how you deal with that guy. And more money. Well, we lost our gold shrine, so it doesn't matter who gets it. I'm just gonna share it so everyone can use the inn. Sorry about that. Evasion. I have no one that's really stacking that. And the steel immunities... Nah, I mean it's one of these items that you would like to have when you fight him, right? But it's kind of pointless after it. 7% gold multiplier is not worth giving up an actual useful helm for. So no, I'm just gonna straight up sell that. Of course, we don't reach the town. I think I should go to town though. Problem is I'm gonna have to go in there and rest with me, do nothing with Sally, then rest with Shuji before I can move on. But if I don't, I'm gonna reach the new land with lots of monsters and events and things, no town nearby that I know of, and I'll have 2 heroes that pretty much already needs heal. And if there is something to buy here, like healing items, I would like to buy them. So let's just do it. Gonna take us a little time, but I think that safety is worth paying for. Let's see, we have no quest, right? Nope. Market. Let's see if there's anything we could have any use for. Not really. It might be time soon to start using all of our vision scrolls. I think it really is. I am gonna hold on to my money. I'm a little bit tempted to buy another Hagsbane or 2 for the end game. I have 1 on each character though, which is the most important. Let's see if we have anything to sell. Yeah, I'll sell that. Wouldn't use that anymore. Lesh Crown we're keeping. Let's just keep that. Won't be worth anything. We're not gonna use a rusted plate again, since we have the better thing now. 3 awareness. No one's gonna use that. Yeah, I doubt I'll use any of those either, to be honest, but let's just leave it. So, we're doing a basic inn, I think, because it's the cheapest. It's all I need. Yep. Sally is just gonna stay and rest, actually. Gives her a little bit of health back at least. Huh? 4? Yeah. Wow. And Shuji will jump to the inn as well. We were gonna check if we had anything to sell here. Pretty sure we did. Yeah. Really? Do I have to do the dealing again? Fermented, let's keep selling that. Curse immune, keeping that. Friendship ring, probably never gonna use. Sell. That's about it. Yeah, we did a good inventory clearing in the last episode. Sturdy dagger. Don't see any reason to keep it, but it would be a backup weapon. If there is something that is completely immune to the elemental weapon we have. Doubt it, but there's no panic in selling it either. Swampy boots. No one is ever gonna use those again, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna hold on to them because of the poison immunity. I think there might be one of these swamp poison areas that, yeah, could be used. Getting tempted to swap away, I mean, from the banner soon. The Inspire has helped us quite a lot. But I might start to need every piece of damage I can get soon. Soon, that is. Not now. Maybe that was a mistake I just did. Maybe I should have filled up Selly's focus instead of doing nothing with her, since I was just standing here. Oh well. Oh well. I probably should have. Right, let's venture on to the new land. Ideally, we would like to find this haunt before it activates. It's still quite some time away, but there's gonna be a lot for us to do now. Give us a good move, should you? Get us? Nope. Nope and nope. I guess I'm gonna jump ashore directly at this statue and give that to, I guess, me, actually. Just because I'm the squishiest person, so it's nice to get level advantage. Well, I was about to say I could give it to Sally too, because she's the strongest warrior in terms of damage dealing at the moment, and Shuji is kind of more tank than damage. But I'm just gonna give it to me because it's my turn. I'm just not gonna wait with it. Wait a minute. No, I am gonna give it to Sally, because she can jump ashore and grab it instantly as well, and that I think will fill up her focus and heal her. Not sure if that applies to the statues or if that's only the sanctums, but I'm going up to grab the sanctum. I think I might split my party a little bit here just for scouting. But is this not a very good opportunity to use vision scroll? Do I have one? Purify. Yeah, vision scroll. Yeah, let's actually cast one. So it goes 4 cells in each direction. This down here is map edge, so I'm gonna cast it. You know, you see towns here, so that's the direction we wanna go. And then we have the quest town up there, which I might want to teleport a person to, just to hand in the quest faster. But I'm gonna drop the vision scroll a little bit west of the towns here. Like there. Very good. This told us about the cult device we know about. Reduces chaos. Yeah, we can also use that to gain a life. Or banish a scourge, which we don't have any problem with. So life or reduce chaos there. That's very good to know. We don't need to explore in that direction then very much. So I'm gonna grab that. And then we're simply gonna go down to that town and move north from it. We don't have to care about going much west. There's a night market. Still some time before night, but good to know. Tribute. Yep, indeed. Full focus. So no healing, that's just from the sanctums then. So that monster disappeared. That's good, because then I can run down here. So I'm gonna move there with Sally just to scout that cell, because I don't want to risk missing if there's a scourge in this continent. So I wanna scout, well, all cells if possible. Let's see. That's in combat items. We have why can't I hover over that? We got portal scrolls on her. That's good. I thought I had more vision scrolls. Oh yeah, there we go. Shuji has them. I mean, it's as good as time as I need to use some of them. So we are gonna level 7 owlbear. We're gonna have to fight that, right? So I'm gonna make sure that I'm within combat range of that owlbear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 steps though. Maybe I need to focus move to get in range of that guy. Because next turn it's... well, it's gonna be Shuji, then me, so Sally would like to activate the fight then. That's fine, I guess. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I could do with Shuji here. There really isn't, right? No, but then again he could move on the north side, because there's no reason for him to go down to the town. We want to go in up to this town on the north instead. We just need one person to go to that town to grab a quest. And possibly shopping, which is gonna be me, because I have the money. Looking good. Oh, good movement roll. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 move I need to scout those cells. Would need even more if I wanted to scout here as well. Would be very annoying if I miss something out there. So I'm gonna focus move because I'm refocusing anyway, so I could actually spend all my focus here, doesn't matter. And I think even the Sanctum might fill up my my focus. Even if it doesn't, it's still worth it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to use 4 focus to move. And then I am ignoring this one intentionally, because I just can't scout everywhere. So there, just used all the focus right away. So if it's working the way I'm hoping, I'll get them back here. There we go. Excellent. Take a look. Nothing. Alright. Ooh. A random merchant encounter. Hello there. Do you have anything fancy for me? That's actually an upgrade, guys. We found an upgrade. That is absolutely amazing. There's no reason at all not to buy those. Nope. Nope. Crap. I really wish I could find a better support wand. The one I have is really terrible at this point in the game. But I'm using it only for the party heal. Because I don't have any support character in my party. This is interesting though. Shocking Shank and Stunner. Stunner is very rarely useful, but it's 4 strength test, 22 damage. Compared to 4 strength, nah. I want the highest damage possible on her with the 2-hand weapon. So, nope. Silver loot. That's a gold item, which is not terrible, but doesn't give me what I need. For awareness, no thanks. Purifying scroll, no thanks. Well, we got upgraded slippers. Let's just be happy about that. We can sell our old ones, right? Ta-da! Thank you, Mr. Traveling Merchant. Okay. I feel like we're progressing quite nicely. Let's fight something. It's just one owlbear. I mean, these owlbears are really tanky. They're effectively like trolls, but owls, owl trolls. You know. Don't have any fancy moves against this guy. He's alone, so I'm hoping I can just spank him down before he gets to act twice. That would be the goal here. Don't want to spend any focus on this fight if I can avoid it. Unfortunate that Shurji is so slow though. Would be very nice if he could have shocked him before I attack. Well, that was one punch, took nearly half my HP. Alright, it's all gonna be up to Sally. Nope! Alright. Ooh, a death mark. That's nasty. So that means that you will auto-die after a certain amount of turns. I think it goes off after combat though. I hope so. Yeah, it does. Ooh, another vision scroll. That's great. I think we're gonna use one more out here on the west side, because ideally I want to go straight north, right? To Hasta and main quest, and not care much about the west flank. But then again, I have to go for the cult device. I could pop a wisdom scroll like here as well, just to scout these cells that I don't want to run to. But let's think about that a little later. So, Sally... So we need to kind of decide that right now then, if we're gonna move this way up and go for the cult device right away. But then again, that's not a combat, that's just one check, an intelligence check, so I have to go there. But there's a dude in the way though. So, and that fight, I'll probably not pull in the Warbear actually. Owlbear, I mean. So, yeah, I'm not gonna reach all the way though. I was thinking I could send up myself along this way, alone, I mean, just to do that check. But then we need to gather to fight that guy first and then split up. I think it's better to ignore that and all go north, and we go a little bit west, and I can just run down and grab that from the north instead. Yeah, but that step is still the way to go. And I'm going down to Wenderall for shopping, so Shuji can go directly up to Imp's Corridor here. Then we will also know if it's something we want to buy here. There's a little bit of Godspeared. $100 each though, starting to get expensive. And we do have the next tier of items on this island, which is a pretty big deal and pretty pricey. What about this? I mean, that sword, in terms of great damage, just straight up damage, it is an upgrade, a noticeable upgrade too. But that does give up the lightning strike. And the thing that's really good about the Zeus Blade is that you do the lightning automatically. It's not a special skill you need to add focus for or so. As long as you do a perfect attack, which means succeeding all rolls, you'll land the lightning. While with the fire sword you don't have any effect like that. I sort of am guessing that the flaming lunge there will do a burning effect. But that might be something with reduced chance to succeed and stuff, which means that you're probably gonna... Wait, we can actually... look at that. We can shift click it. Flaming lunge, maximum damage, single target, ignite, yeah. And the slash... Oh, the slash has minus accuracy with bleed. So it can do ignite and bleed. So with a perfect hit you're igniting with this sword. But I do prefer shocking, because that makes enemies unable to succeed with skills. But then again, if an enemy's shock immune, it doesn't work. But yeah, I would probably want it then. Crap. Trying to find excuses here not to want it, so I can afford more other stuff. That soldier armor is sweet though, but I think the that it says wizard robe is definitely the best thing to buy, because that is the same as I have, but better, right? I have the mage robe, yeah. So 3, 9, and then 4 int, and this one is 1 more armor, 3 more resist, and 1 more int. It's just good. So 375 is the minimum money we want here. Kind of tempted to get the fire sword for Sally, because her broadsword is so old and shitty that it's actually worse, even if it's a two-hand weapon. So I'm really hoping we find some better two-hand weapon for her soon. But now we know 375 money is what we want when we go to this town. Let's check the quests. Produce chaos is to kill a priestess. The item is a breakable rod. Crap. Money. Nah, not gonna do money. 240 gold. Reducing chaos is a lot better. Retrieval to get party XP. 58 XP. That's not much. No, we're definitely doing the reduced chaos. Alright. Pretty much straight up north, where we're going anyway. So that was kill fire priestess. Cursed land, cursed land. Oh yeah, it's if you walk upon it, you get a random curse. Let's try not to do that. Yeah, Mindbender. Mindbender camp. Another night market. And there's the fire priest. So we got double night market out here. That'll be nice when there's night. Mindbender camp. Good gold for those, but they're not safe though. There's nothing else sure you can do, right? He could scout like these cells if he has time while waiting for the other people. Why not? We're back to the biggest problem with my party setup. No one of us have any like mobility really, and both my warriors are bad on the speed. So the way we, let's say, move across the land is slow and steady. I'm gonna use a focus here just to get into town. Otherwise I'm gonna have to waste another turn just to get in here. Let's check the quests right away if there's anything useful. Same shitty obsidian rod as reward here. Nope. 240 gold, no thanks. Pick up locked box from Imp's corridor and deliver it to a night market. That would actually be pretty easy to do because of the placement of things. Imp's corridor is straight to the north, and then deliver it to night market, which is just north of that. So that would be easily doable, but is it worth doing that instead of a reduced chaos? Because that's a fight which will also give us gold and potential loot. I don't think so. I mean, at this point where we're approaching the late game, end game here, we just want to make sure we don't start getting any build up on chaos. So that's what we pick. Aww. That's... No. Should I say it again? No. That's a bad placement. That's a really bad placement. I was hoping it would be on the west side here. I think the fastest way to do that would be to jump into the boat. Because to pick up on the boat, you see the range of that. So anyone that jumps in the boat can pick up anyone within that range. So if two people just gets here, one person needs to get in the boat and everyone is summoned to it. And then we can jump there. And then take the boat again and jump ashore up here. Which moves our boat north, which we want anyway. And then we can do the second camp right away and then go like southwest here. That is a delay, but it's still a good way to do both those camps pretty quick. And yeah, it doesn't feel great to be honest though, but it might still be the best thing to do. Okay, let's check the market here. Gather herbs, that's too late in the game to get that. Wow. Iron Tomb. +6 armor. Imagine that on a mage. Physical shield, magical shield, reflect. That's a pure defense item. That is really funny. Never seen that before. That's actually a cool item. If it would have had party heal on it, I would have bought it instantly. I'm really just looking. As soon as I look at any kind of magical item, I'm just looking. Does it have party heal? No, then I can't use it. Because party heal is so vital in the hard fights. Soldier armor. Ah, look at that. That's the ones I just bought before, right? Yeah. So, iron plate mail. That's the thing. That's a lot of money though. But well, let's see. We cannot buy that and the other sword. But the other sword would actually be a very small upgrade, right? So I think since we're not gonna go back to this town ever again, hopefully. 10-2. Yeah. That's 3 armor upgrade and 1 thingy. Yeah, I'm buying that. Right, that's for Sally. And then we buy 1 God Spear as well. And if we want to buy more of them, which we do, when we get more money, we're gonna buy them in the other town, which had 3 as well. And then we do inn. Yep. So much money for the inn, but you just compare it to using a healing item that you need in the fight. Yeah, so Sally is gonna run for the boat. Me and Shuji needs to get within boat range, and Sally is gonna jump into the boat next turn. Not happy about that way to go, but it might... I think it's the fastest. Okay, so the boat range is there. That's all we need. Yeah, the other way is blocked. Shuji, you're ambushed. Stab him. I think you can handle that thief. Unless he steals everything you have and runs away. That's like fun fight game. Thanks. Thanks game. Yeah. Well, let's just be happy that didn't happen when we had the 800-900 gold here before. So that he gets to act 3 times, stabs me, robs me, run away. Well, we all get within boat range as planned. Now we just need Sally to get to the boat. Oh, camp spawned. I'm gonna ignore that. I have to. Because I would lose an entire day worth of actions if I would not jump in the boat now. Good mobility and pop. Oof, I think these are gonna be dangerous. Armor destroyed? Did I read that right? So even if his armor would have actually got destroyed, he wouldn't have 0 armor. So I think it was just an effect that reduced his armor. But that's not a problem, right? Because it's 3 mages, meaning that they're not gonna do any physical damage. I think I'm gonna focus the Fire Priestess, because I don't want to get burned. And then the Shock guy. I mean, the Freeze guy is annoying, but it's more a question of him allowing the other 2 to do more stuff because we get slowed. So I think the fire one is the most damage dealing one. And I'm doing so little damage with this weapon. Critical for 6. Maybe I should have just went for the Chaos Priestess because I do no damage. I'm kind of tempted to do a big slam here, but will that even kill him? Shuji stabs for 25, right? 57 plus 25 is not 84. Guess we need to just work him around here. Well, 2 of them are shock immune, so no reason to do AoE. We did land the shock on him though, that's better than nothing. Even more armor down. Well, at least they're hitting our tanks. So I am not complaining that much so far. Look at the speed though. They're both Shieldar, yeah, frozen. And Sally is just generally slow. So, well, I just poke this guy a little bit. The one with the lowest magic resist. Focus draining, annoying. Ouch. Dirty. It's a little unsafe there. I it should be fine, right? Yeah. Because even with one failed roll, that would have been a kill. So, worth. It's better to use a heal with me, because it's my turn afterwards, so Shuji keeps doing damage here. Try to, at least. I do a party heal for these two. And they really go for Shuji. Ah, resist down, that was worse. They got armor up. Yeesh. Well. Maybe I should have used focus this fight. I hoped I wouldn't need to. Well, that guy is even draining our focus. Yeah, with that armor up, this is not gonna be a kill. I could kill him though. I think that's the way to go. That was worth a focus. Resist up, okay, so now I cannot hurt him at all. Yeah, how many God Spear do I have? 7. It's gonna eat through those really fast. But I have to party heal here, because we're gonna go directly into a combat anyway, so we need a heal on Shuji. Oh well, I wouldn't do any damage on him anyway, but... Well, some damage. For once I'm happy he attacked me, so I'm immune to his effects and have the resist needed. Well, it's gonna do practically nothing. And again on Shuji. Come on, kill him please. Thank you. Well, with all that focus on Shuji instead of some spread damage, my healing wasn't very effective. And yeah, we're gonna have to share so Shuji gets some. That's a good question. Resistance magic. I mean, that's a good item. Confuse immunity. But since I do almost no magical damage, putting on 2 more damage isn't really gonna change anything. I'd rather have all the freeze, spear and shock immunities. It's a nice item though. Oh, I think that's the same as I already have. You know, I saved that tomb here in case I want damage. I'm pretty sure the minus chaos works even if you don't have any chaos visible here. So Shuji can rest actually. Ooh, some inspire, haven't had that in a while. And then we pick him up and keep going. And then we got to scout that little thingy as well. Not terrible. Well, okay then. I guess we fight you. Instant steal. 200 gold. I can't do anything. He's gonna steal it. Because I have 2 persons to act with, and then he's escaped. And I'm pretty sure they fucking always 100% escape. The only thing I could do is to kill him before he gets to escape. Or shock him so his escape wouldn't succeed, but Shuji is after him. If I use focus here though, Selly could do a big smack. That would be expensive, but we're literally paying to get our gold back. But even that though, if I use all my focus, that's not a success, guaranteed one. And if we use this, I need to crit to kill him. Oh boy. Wonder if I kill him if I fail one of the rolls. I could stun him too though. That's an interesting option. That's 100% to stun him. But that's just gonna delay him, and he's so damn fast that I don't think he will be safely killed. Because it might only allow Shuji to act before him. Shuji has no focus either. So I think it's safer to try to just kill him. Well, that's so expensive though. I think I'm gonna use 2 focus. Because I got some hope that he might die if I only succeed 2 of these rolls. And I would really like to have some focus on Selly. Touché. That's our money back that he stole. Let's just share it so everyone can go in. That we're collecting there. Ooh hoo hoo. Okay, it was worth fighting that guy, and it was worth spending the focus to make sure we kill him. Selly, you want a hammer? Finally we can say crush again. So crush, shockwaves and AoE, which is very nice to have as an option, and we have a big crushing blow which we never hit with, but if we have tons of focus it's great. Yoink. Oh, fancy hammer. Not bad. I think this is a good opportunity actually to swap it out. We've had our royal banner for a long time now. It's been useful. We had a lot of inspiration from it, which gave us XP and stuff. I like it, but now, this late in the game, I need to just get stronger. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna kick in this. We need damage. So that's 3 more damage and 8% crit chance. Very nice. And whoa, before we forget, we already forgot it way too long, we bought an armor. Which is going to Zelly. And this will up her strength by 1 more. And 86, all of that increases her chance of succeeding rolls. What is it Shuji has that gives him more strength? Visor, helm, greaves. What is it he got that Selly doesn't have? Oh. I think we're gonna swap those. Because well, I would like it on both, of course, but right now it's time for Shuji to get a little cute. And I would like to have the max possible strength on Selly, because she's wielding the weapon which requires the most amount of successes. That also evened out their armor a little bit. Not that it really matters. But this means that Selly now has 89 strength, so 89% of succeeding every attack roll. And she has 5 rolls with the Great Hammer. That's a very big difference, every percentage you add to that then, which will increase your, well, effectively your average damage will be increased by a lot. So, I guess we will do this little scouting when we check the night market, so no rush. I would like to just go straight west, southwest here now, but this might be a good time to check the vision scroll here. I'm also hesitating a little bit because I know I want to jump in there, but Shuji is low on health. I don't know if it's a good idea to really jump into that camp right away, or if it'll be too expensive in terms of healing items. I have no other fancy stuff to use. Well, I do have a purple herb, but it's kind of an endgame item, so I should hold on to that. I would really like to go rest with Shuji. Because I could needing to waste lots of healing item just for him here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Might be worth to use a movement item here. I have a couple of them actually, just to get him healed right away. What am I doing with the other two then though? Could go fight that guy. Hey Marble, welcome, welcome. I'm in the middle of an indecision here. If I dare to fight some fire priestess without healing. Healing costs time, but I think it's worth doing it right now. I'm gonna use mobility herb here to get into a loot. Gimme. Not complaining about some extra stuff. Alright, let's go visit. Welcome to Hasta. Let's see, main quest. The shield is down, but the rocks around the fell Hasrel prevents landfall with a conventional ship. I, however, have access to an airship, but it needs a mighty power source. Nearby lies the Dropstone Badlands, a cursed place. Go there and seek 2 caves. Kill anything within and bring me what you find. So basically, he's telling us to go loot shit. So we have a demon cave. That's... well, I just been there, but okay. And another demon cave. Roger that game. And let's... yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go back here. So we could wait with accepting a quest here actually. Let's see what item it is though. That might actually be worth it. Updates. I am not sure to be honest. I played the game when it was released, which is now quite some time ago. I did one full playthrough of this core campaign, and then now I started to do a playthrough again. I've noticed some small tweaks only, but I haven't heard anything about any major patches. I thought I would check up on that a little bit after I finish this campaign, if I'm gonna continue playing it right away or if there's anything I should wait for. I think I want to do this. What is this? Kill Fire Crag in Potch Waste, which will be in the north area here. So I'm gonna wait with accepting this, because then the timer starts ticking. Still 50 for the inn. What about market? Godspeared, same price. That's a great hammer that we just found one. Excellent. It's a Morning Star. Not worth buying, not big enough upgrade. We do have shields here. That's the first time we've seen shields in a while. Ah, right. I remember hearing about that. I didn't know anything about the date, so thanks for the info. Competition mode. I've heard about that. Just some quick info. Yeah, so I'm gonna check up on that when I clear this campaign. Hopefully win it. I'm getting kind of tempted on this one actually. That gives me the same armor as I have. A resist, but plus 3 armor to Selly and Fox if I put this on Shuji. And it's also gaining stun immunity. I think I already have that though, but that might be from another item that I could give up. Steady I also already have because I'm a blacksmith. But effectively he'll be getting... no, actually he won't be getting anything. He will actually be losing 1 resist, but we'll gain 3 armor on the other 2. It's a borderline. It's a borderline. Don't really have the money for it right now anyway, so I'm just gonna wait. That's an evasion buckler, don't care. That, however, is something we do want. So there is a good helm here, and there's a good weapon in the shop downstairs. Down south. Well, let's just go to the inn as planned. Now we know we need to make some more money. And leave. Let's see. So that's our level 8 cave, and the one spawned down here is also level 8. We should be able to struggle our way through that, but I would like to do a little bit more exploring first. and possibly clear the cult device. I'm a little bit unsure if I'm gonna pick a life there, because I feel like I'm on top of the chaos spawns. But let's just regather, shall we? My option is also to go straight into this cave. That is sort of tempting. I could actually go by the helm that I just saw and then jump into this cave. That would be an upgrade. For both actually, because we would put the helm on Selly, give her helm to Shuji, and he would drop this ugly mask. So is this a good time to keep using some consumables to speed things up? I think so. Yes, let's do that. Yeah. That's not a good timing. I'm not the kind of person that wants to do that fighting solo. My weapon is terrible. Problem is, if I escape it, he's not gonna disappear, or? Look at that. He is gonna straight up kill me. Yeah. He has shot the arrow through my head, and for some strange reason I'm death marked. Run away! Run away! I have no choice. I mean, I would auto die there. So let's just see what happens. Okay, so I actually got through him, which is good. So if we now use a there, plus 5 movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to be in this area, right, to be able to enter the cave with everyone. So I'm gonna have to use my focus as well. It's okay, because this character is the least combat oriented dude. Yeah, because I don't want to go through the cursed land there. 2, 3. I don't think I can walk on that, I just noticed, so I might have to walk around it. Not great. Wait a minute. This isn't the same market. Game, why you do this? No, really, the market just refreshed. That's horrible timing for that. Okay, I kinda would like that. Can't afford it. Wow. Inferno armor. Fancy. 6 attack damage, 6 crit chance, 6 health regen. It's kind of like 666 there. See what you did there, game. Well, we have the best boots and helm for a warrior in the game here. But I cannot afford it. Yeah, I thought it looked fancy. I kind of wanted one. But cannot afford it. Oh, good question. That's the only thing I actually did for a while, the cellar. After I did my first campaign playthrough, I played the cellar for a long time. I got quite deep, I think. Well, felt like I did. I'm not sure how deep is deep, since I only played it myself. I don't remember on the top of my head though which floor or so. But yeah, this not close to being able to afford that though. Yes, it's something like that. I believe I kind of died directly after unlocking that. Well, well, thanks, I guess. I don't know how lucky I was either. Sometimes the RNG can carry you quite a bit. And if you get a good start in the cellar, that makes a huge difference, right? How far you can get into it. And if you're unlucky in the start, you just get wrecked. That isn't gonna help me though. If I put my money... Let's see, we have Shuji close to us, right? So he can give us 90 bucks. that would allow me to buy these. And I guess it is worth buying them, because I'm not gonna get better boots. I would love to have the helm though, but I could buy the boots now, and then when I do the dungeon, if I'm lucky, I get, you know, let's say 438 gold out of it, and then we can go up and buy the helm. Yeah, and then the Godspear also doubled in price now, so I can't afford those, but I think it's worth it. Let's just do it. Royal boots, 5 strange, yeah, yoink. So again, how's their boots though? So Iron Greaves, I'm pretty sure they both have them. Yeah, they do. So we can argue in the same way that we simply prioritize Selly with the gear, because we want her to have the best success rate with the attacks. So I think we're gonna give it to Selly. And right now Surgi also has the increased HP, so he's tankier. Well, that means I can't use the inn, but that's okay. I was not really planning to anyway. Now though, is the problem. But then again, I don't need to get to the dungeon, right? I just need to do 1, 2, burn my focus, get there, then I'm in the same land as the dungeon, so I can be summoned to it. I'm learning! How many times haven't you been one step away from the land and you can't enter the dungeon? Same issue here with Selly, so if Shuji can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and activate the dungeon, Selly can actually just run down here to scout. There's nothing else for her to do in the meantime. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just take a look there. It's closed, yep. Good movement roll, please. That is exactly what we needed, so I'm happy about that. Alright. All according to plan. Have to do one fight before we could give the item to Selidon. Life drain on the vampire, nothing strange. Mindbender doing some bending. I want to prioritize the Mindbender because he can do some really nasty stuff. I'm gonna ignore the vampire until later, so we're going Mindbender Brute Vampire here. Then again, he has 12 resistance and this shitty character is not doing any damage, so I'm just gonna start working on the Brute. It's the only thing I can really hurt. I think that Brute can almost one-shot me though, a level 8 Ogre Brute. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see, so now we have an AoE skill again. So with 2 focus used, I'm guessing that would be pretty good. So it would even, yeah, it would AoE and it would daze. That's a really nice combo actually. But it would require focus, at least 1. Crushing blow, heavy hit. That's pretty crappy accuracy though. But basic attack is still pretty darn solid, so go for it. Oh yeah. Nice smack. Well, that's the way I like him to roll. Keep that up. Go for it, should you? Very nice. One less Mindbender. Ooh, they're actually failing some rolls. I'm not very tanky though. We only have 2 actions before the Ogre. I'm not a big fan of this, but I think I need to party heal to be safe. Really not on the number of healing items I would have liked to been at this point. Oh yeah. Justice, that's the woodcutter special ability, allowing her to get AoE sometimes when she lands attacks with 2-hand weapons. So let's see, 1, 2 attacks again. He's actually pretty fast, that Brute. Well, more accurately, we are really damn slow. So we're pretty much as slow as the brute is. That's the more correct thing. Ooh, shock on him, not bad. Vampire is not very slow though. Well, keep working on him. Ow. 30. Yikes. Yeah. Need to kill him now. Not bad. Is this a good time for this? I think so. Not bad. That also landed a shock, which sweet. Actually not Marble. That's a too low level weapon. It's only affecting himself. So it's a really low level weapon he's got, and I'm using it only for the party heal. That's kind of the only effect of it. So in terms of damage dealing and other utility, this character is really crappy. I just haven't found any weapons with party heal on better than this early game weapon. So it's a little sad. I would have loved something with some AoE buff on it. At least that hammer is doing work. Well-timed level ups as well. I was starting to get pretty good amount of gold for the fights now. So, well, we have 3 more fights straight up coming up here. Oh, that's gonna be painful. I only have 5 more healing items, and I have 2. I think I'm back up on the other 2. We're gonna eat through that pretty fast, I'm afraid. Let's do 1 share for the healing gold. Damage against lightning. Shock immunity. What does she have on? Yeah, I love that curse immunity on her. Should we just put on the damage item on? Well, let's just collect it on him. I doubt I would ever use that. As soon as I get to a fight where I think, this item would have been good, then it's already too late. Let's go. Is that a bard effectively, that guy? Entangle. Hey, nice dodge there. Well, I'm gonna go for that witch for sure. It's so tempting to use focus here, but I know that if I burn my focus now, I'm gonna regret it because we have a boss fight coming up. Let's just start smacking on that witch. Ooh, very nice. Very good timing for that, I would say. And another good hit. Okay, that's better. Come on, you're supposed to attack Selly as well there. Good, thank you. Not too hard though. Yeah, let's just go for the guy with the lowest resists with the crappy mage. Yep. Might be enough. No. Oh, the AoE would have been nice now, but if I don't perfect roll it, he won't die. So that's okay. That's one way to roll it. Oh, I need to party heal. That's bad. That's really bad. Ooh, that's a triple curse on him now. So apart from the fact that he's almost dead, we're gonna have to use curse removal there now. That's really horrible though, because I'm low on them. I only have 1 on each person. But if I don't, I might not get through the dungeon. And it's the spider after me now, so I have to party heal now, otherwise we might die. Finally some attacks on Selly there. But that guy hits hard. He's using a magic weapon, you can see that on the weapon, so... so the AoE is actually just on adjacent, so I can't smack them both. But it's all three of us to act now, so I'm gonna smack the spider with my hardest hitting character. Solid. At least I have some nice DPS on her. Okay. Only one more fight. Then it's the boss fight. This is not good. And we're not getting enough money either, right? This is barely enough money to repurchase the healing items we're using. That's not gonna last, really. I'm actually thinking if it might be worth to put on... I think I have a curse remove or curse immunity thing. Yeah, I have this Holy Talisman. So Selly is curse immune, but I can give this to Shuji. That would mean that he's have to give up the damage boosting we just put on him. But that means that he cannot be cursed again. So my two main damage dealers will be curse immune if I do it like that. And then... that's painful, that's so expensive to use those. But if I don't dare, I think I would have... yeah, and right now I have to party heal as well, right? Both my tanks would have full effect of the heal. We are really running out of healing items. Might get a sudden end to the campaign if that doesn't change. Ouch. Another arrow through my head there, a classic. Yep. Indeed. Yeah, you can do a lot of counting the statistics in this game, and yeah, you're not gonna like the numbers. The assassin does solid DPS. The spider is mostly annoying. I think the festering blob is the actual most dangerous thing in terms of damage, and I think he can do acid, which destroys gear. So we're gonna land everything we can on him. Which, to be fair, is not gonna be much. Steadfast, excellent. Okay, okay, okay. It's not that much HP on the enemy side this time. So as long as... not bad, not bad. Death mark. Well, can't do anything against that. I assume it doesn't matter if I kill the guy that did the death mark, but I think it's him that I was going to attack anyway. I don't even know how many turns the death mark is. If it's 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 turns. This could be an auto death here, because I simply can't kill the enemies fast enough. Because I need 2 full turns at least to kill both of them. I mean, that can't one-shot even if I fully focus, so not worth it. If I do a focus here, that's practically 100%. Well, I might as well use 1 here to speed things up. Good. Not worth using a AoE. Right, very good. So now I need 1 more turn with everyone to kill the spider. Statistically at least. Poison, annoying, but again, can't do anything about it. Oh, that's a bad timing to get entangled. Oh boy. Boy. Bad timing. Just because of that entangle, guys. That's a sanctum lost. That's painful. That's painfully bad RNG. To lose that because of an entangle. Yeah, I agree. The acid mechanic is something that's it's an interesting idea, but it's a little bit too punishing because it can literally be that one of your key items breaks and you just lose. Ouch. Okay, so this was the easy part, guys. Now the boss fight's coming up. Let's see. We need to also take a God Spear from both of our characters to give it up to the party healer. We are running out of supplies here at an alarming rate. Go. Well, it looks okay now. Let's see how it looks in the fight. At least we held back on the focus use, so we should be able to focus this guy down. So I don't think he will be that bad. Save me, I'm a peasant trapped in this terrible form. No? Ah, you'd be surprised how often that works. I guess you'll just have to die in combat then. And we're burning. Did you also see the Incinerate Tinderpalf popping up there? That's worse than instant dying with a character almost. Ouch. Okay. We do have a party attack damage thing. I think I have more than one of them. Yeah, I have one more. This is annoying because this character with this weapon I will be doing literally no damage to that guy. So I could remove... Who's actually burning? No one? No, he didn't actually do burn on anyone. He actually just destroyed a belt item from everyone. Which... So we actually lost... Yeah, we lost a God Spear too. So we lost a healing item as well. So we lost... So not only did he destroy an item, which is always bad, he actually destroyed the important healing items. We lost a God Spear there, we lost a Tinder Pouch there, and I have no idea what we lost over here. No idea. But that's still painful. So what can we do? Is the question with this character. I mean, I can use this buff item, but the question is more, do I want to, or do I want to save this? Because we got another of dungeon exactly like this to fight, and then multiple quest things coming up. So I would like not to use it now. But then again, we're in a pretty bad spot, so YOLO. Gonna need to heal with that character pretty soon anyway. So let's see, is he immune? Yes, he's immune to stun and daze, unfortunately. I could have dazed him. Shock and fire, which is exactly the effects I could have done on him. I didn't think he would be shock immune, but I guess it's a little bit too strong on bosses. So I guess doing one focus 3 times on this attack, which makes it almost 100%, is a lot better than doing that once. Because I need multiple focus to make this useful. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So this'll do sort of okay damage. Yeah, he's got negative debuff from the poison as well, but we're doing the same thing, just for safer damage. Whew. That's the flame. Well, I have no choice. I have to do that heal, because Sally can't stop and heal herself. We ain't got time for that. Good, at least he's spreading the damage out a little bit. Crit, please, Sally. Nope. Okay, if he punches Chuji next, we should at least be happy. Oh, he does. An AoE. Because both Chuji and me are immune to burn, I think. So it's actually only Selly I'm a little bit worried about there. Yeah. Yeah, any damage can matter here for killing him. So now we have all three of us that should kill him. Okay. Okay, Sally. No focus left. Crap! That was the worst timing to have bad RNG. So... if I attack him, I can't kill him. 0 chance. But my problem is I have to think long term in the campaign here. Because if I just keep spamming my healing items, I literally have 2 left. I've already used 3, right, in this dungeon? Maybe even 4. I'm not gonna get through the next dungeon if I keep eating my healing items. And I'm gonna use about half of the gold I found in here just to go to town to heal again. So I can't use more healing items. I'm gonna hope that the RNG is on my side here. I can't. The rush is it's even lower level than that marble. The rush is the lowest level possible. I can't even use it on someone else. I can only rush myself. It's the self buff. So you see I can't click on anyone else here if I click. So it's the lowest level 1. So rushing myself doesn't actually help. It could be, or is it the type of buff that you have to cast, succeed the buff, and then choose who to use it on? That's not impossible. That's not impossible. Well, if we do 1 buff, that's 83%. Okay, at least we were lucky. He didn't go for he didn't go for Sally. I'm tempted to try again, but I'd rather do attack just to get in some safe damage, because that means he will die from any kind of scratch right now. That's a nice finishing scratch for him. Oh, there was so much bad RNG in that fight. If I just would have landed a single crit from Sally throughout all those punches, he would have died before those last attacks. And yeah, that was pretty terrible. But at least we didn't die in the end, so I guess it could have gone worse. Even worse. Only 100 gold though, that's so cheap as well. Can't use any healing here. I need to get out to heal. Let's see. Yay, more lore. Oh yeah, that's the quest item we're here to pick up. A Panax. We got a couple of those actually. We have no Panax on Sally. No Panax there either? What the heck? Oh yeah. Collect. Yeah, you're probably right, Marvel. It's possible that, if I remember right, there are some spells that you have to cast, and you have to succeed the roll, and then you can choose who to cast it on. I just never landed in a situation where I really needed to try that with this wand in this playthrough. It could be one of those items. I can check in a second what the wand is called. Is this worth using? No, it isn't. I'm not gonna give up 4 int or 5 strength for that. Never. So let's collect it here for selling. It's 4 strength. Not gonna trade away that 10% crit chance and damage for it. I have it on both these warriors. But let's grab it for now. Out we go. Well, at least we're on top of the game with the chaos. I guess I need to just actually try to farm some random fights a bit now to just farm gold. I need to farm... Yeah, the staff I have is is a knotted staff, 9 damage. So it's like, it's not the absolute starting tier items, it's the second tier, the ones you get in this outdoors field area. So the skill is called, well, the skill is called time jump, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it must be able to cast on someone else. Then it must be the way I thought it. That you cast the skill, and when you succeed it, you can pick who to buff with it. So in this case, it would have been good if I would have succeeded. But we did not. I have 2 volcanic tombs. I have a few items I can sell here, which should be worth a little bit. But now's the question, where do we go? I mean, everyone needs to heal. Borderline with me. But we did get just enough money to buy the item we were talking about up here. And we need every kind of buff possible, right, to become stronger. So I guess it's worth to buy that. And then just go south and fight. Fight. Everything. But if every Godspear costs 200 in every town now, just not gonna afford very much. Royal Helm. No, we're on Sally, so she doesn't have the money yet. So she's just gonna rest. Yeah! 100 bucks for the inn. I don't even have the money to rest with everyone. Wow. I say then. Maybe if I sell stuff though, I would have. So we can sell her old broadsword. We can sell... that should be worth, yeah, 44, a little bit. Well, let's sell the friendship ring. We've been saving it for now, but how much is that worth? 28. Combat speed. I'm gonna use that for late game. We have a bunch of these treasure maps. I keep forgetting to use them. I should use them. I definitely should. Now when I think about it, this might have been a good time to actually put down a tinder pouch. I think I am, because that will heal me more than if I go all with the inn, and that will save me over 300 gold to just go into the inn with people, and allow me to have enough money to buy another item. That is an expensive use of it, but I do have 6 of them. So if I count on needing 1 or 2 for the larger dungeons later, and 1 or 2 for the endgame dungeon, I would be able to use 1 or so without it completely killing me. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna move south with her. We're gonna drop a tinder pouch here. That means that I didn't actually need to go up here with Sally. That's unfortunate. That's a little bit of wasted movement. Well, if she really falls behind where we need to gather up, I could use Dancing Nettle with her. Okay. Yeah. Let's move and let's see. Let's meditate then, right? Because you can meditate to get focus, and then these guys will go shopping and then move down, so he will have a second turn in the camp, which he can do the healing. Yep. Oh, that's a crappy mobility roll. Well then. Well, I'm gonna have to use focus. I'm regening focus on this character at least, so it's not terrible. There is our Sanctum that we want on Sally. There's no way to get to it though, otherwise I would have been okay with using mobility items to grab that, to run down again. Oh well, let's jump in. Let's see if Sally can give me a little bit of money. And let's just do 100, so she has enough for a rest. And then I go buy the Royal Helm. Yoink. Now we have stuff to give to Sally. And yeah, that's it. And we're not gonna use any resting here then, we're gonna save our money. Yeah. Fancy stuff. Give to Sally. And stuff. We should sell stuff as well. Are we gonna put both on Sally though? Might be worth it actually to fully buff one character. 93 strength. 93 strength. That is pretty darn good. Look at that fancy looking helm. So that helm is gonna be an upgrade here as well. I lose a little bit of immunities and stuff, which are very nice to have, but I gain a lot more armor and the strength. So it's worth it. Just for the stats actually is the main reason. So we're gonna keep the helm. The boots though is of no use. Just give it over so we get all the gold on the same character. Yeah, we're keeping that for now. So let's see, what did we have? We have a volcanic tomb that we can sell, because we have 2 of them. That should be worth 140 for the armor, not bad. What's the Lich Crown worth? I don't see myself ever using it, to be honest, because I need the survivability more. Deathmark immunity though, sell. The hat, same problem. $4 gold though, that really doesn't matter. Yep, that happened before Marble. I think that was just before you tuned in actually. I got ambushed on Shuji, and it was a thief, and he got to act 3 times before I could do anything. So he stabbed me, and then he robbed me, and then he ran away before I had a chance to act. So I lost 200 gold, 20 HP, and I couldn't do anything against it. It was fun. So much fun. Sell. Demon Ember is the quest item. This one we're selling. Worn collar. It's nice, but I don't get any opportunity to use it. I would love that speed on some of my warriors, but I'm not gonna give up damage and crit chance for it. Yeah, the other stuff isn't worth anything. Holding on to it now. Well, that gave us a little bit of gold at least, so now I could use gold for resting if there's an emergency. But right now, yeah, that's all I can do. Yeah. So we just need to regather down here, do our resting. Or we don't get an ambush, we get a crag giant. Good times. Problem is that would also pull in the Shadow Assassin. That's completely unfightable. Yeah. I mean, there are many kind of roguelike RNG heavy games like this out there, but there are many things in this game that makes it very charming and very frustrating. This is an issue I can't do anything. I have no focus either. Otherwise I could have just burned focus to try to sneak through him. And that's also completely unfightable, because that's 2 of these old bears that have 130 HP each. The only thing I can do is to run around them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I could use a... Don't I have any nettle? No, I already used mine. I have 2 nettle here though, so I could throw one from Sally over to me. Both of us use a nettle this turn, and we get to the camp. That's a very expensive use of the nettle. Yep, I'm aware of the teleport scrolls, but I also have them here as well. Yeah, I have 3 teleport scrolls on Shuji, 3 on Fox Fox. But I would like to use them to kind of, you know, team teleport, portal everyone together somewhere. So I think it might be cheaper to use 2 nettle over using 2 teleport scrolls now. I also have, I think I only have, no, there, I have 3 in total portal scrolls, which I've been, yeah, maybe I've been holding back a little bit too much with using them. But right now my problem is more just money, which translates into healing items. So yeah, let's do the nettle run then. I think so. So we need to give 1 nettle to me. And then we run. Not fun, but let's not forget that we can also get ambushed while running here, but at least let's be happy and positive here, right? We're getting some exploration done, which we might not have gone otherwise. And sometimes you can get a nice day. That unfortunately makes no difference though, because I'm not reaching my destination with it. But then again, if Sally heals, Shuji heals, then it's my turn, so I could actually ignore using the nettle then. Yeah. Stay positive, you know? That is actually a little corner which I might not have explored for a very long time or at all if I would not have done this little run around. Because I would have gone straight west here and I would not have spotted that cell. So we found a Scourge here, which is actually on its way to pop, so we might be interested in doing that. Level 9! We might not be interested in doing that. Not at all. Oh man. We might get a level up on Shuji here soon. But we might be forced to do that though, because it's about to pop. I'm assuming that's the Scourge. Or I missed a Scourge somewhere. Which would be bad. Okay, let's do it that. I hold on to the nettle. Shuji. Sleepy, sleepy. Ooh, look at that. That's not getting her to the thing though, with that crappy mobility roll. I would even love to get her full focus in the camp as well. I was afraid so. Well, at least I will know which one it is when it awakens. You know, I'll know where on the map it is, it will show me. That's the same thing as happened earlier in the game. You see that island where the trickster spawned? You know, I checked every other island, you know, at least a little bit while moving around here and doing the main quest. And that's the only island I never went to, and that's where he spawned. So I have no doubt, I know all the Scourges that's waking up is terrible, especially late game. But I wonder where he is though. I hope he's not on the prior continent. Then again, I didn't scout this place very much, so... But I'm guessing he should be on this continent. But then again, if I have a Scourge here, there can't be two Scourges in the same zone, or? Well, let's just put it like this. Wherever he spawns, it might be the opportunity to use our teleport scrolls and slash or a portal scroll. Right now, the issue is more, is it worth using a Nettle to get her to the camp? I think it is, because I save a lot of time by doing that. So it's gonna be Sally... No, me, I mean. Me to the camp. Then Sally in. So heal, heal. Or focus heal? No, heal, heal. And then Shuji activates the fight against the camp. So I have 2 Nettle, she has 1, so yeah. Not a fan of that, but I'm doing it anyway. We need the health, especially on the squishy. Sally. Terrible mobility roll. Rest. Didn't heal full, so effectively that healed the same as an Innie did. But that actually gave some focus too. I didn't know that. I thought it was just full rest or full focus. Good to know. Good to get reminded. Uh-oh. Okay, level 7 camp. We're level 998. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we have an item to give over? Yes, the helm. So we're giving up the 15 max health and some immunities, which are nice, but we're gaining 2 more armor and 3 more strength, and we're keeping the stun immunity. So we're losing the burn freeze immunity, unfortunately, but I think it's worth it for the stats. Unfortunately, the poison is not wore off yet, but it will go off next turn, I think. But I still have some... Okay, let's fight some Mindbenders. This is heavy RNG fight as well, because these guys can do nasty things. Confuse, that's very, very good that he missed that. They're all shock immune, that's really too bad. Imagine a shock on all of them, that would be awesome. Well, all resist, as usual. I'm feeling useless. It's so tempting just to put on a good damage weapon on the mage, because he's actually not a bad mage. But if I do that, I'm just gonna get wrecked because I have no party heal. That's really... Okay, what about trying some time jump? Ta-da! It can happen! Oh yeah! See? Confirmed. Can buff other people. So AoE, that's an 83% now because of her high strength. But I need to do perfect to do daze. But I could actually daze all 3 of them. If that's not worth a focus to try that, 75%. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shall we do it again? It's the question. Yes, we shall. Oh yeah. That's the effect of the rush double slam. Oh. And then Shuji comes up and fails. Can I kill him? No. But I can make the next attack on him safe kill him. So it's Sally killing that guy, and so don't die, Sally. Don't die. Whew. Okay. Okay, we're good. Sort of. Crush. And I love that sound when you hit with a hammer. The clonk. Wow. Shuji's RNG was terrible this fight though. Okay, that was still a fight very much in our favor. Permanent to evasion. No one is really benefiting from that, but I'm just putting it on the squishiest person. But he also has a little bit of evasion there. Okay. Time to go back resting. Yep. Imagine how much money we're saving on all these rests. And now we had new spawns, and they are now level 9. Yeesh. There's a bat swarm. But I really need to fight things though. I really need to. Now we have night time, so we could check the night market too. Let's also make sure that we throw over just enough money so he can do resting. So who is it? It's me. I'm the only one that does not need to rest. Well, Shuji, but Sally needs to rest after me. So I could... not with that mobility, I can't. I don't want to initiate a fight with 28 HP. She has 35 armor now though, it's really nice. But if Sally rests, I would be out of range of the combat. What can I do with Shuji though? I would like Shuji to activate the fight. What about fighting this guy now then? I mean, that assassin that was up there disappeared, so he's actually alone. Might not be a bad idea. Let's go towards the night market. We rest with Sally, and then we... yeah, we'll see. We don't have any choice, really. We have to rest with Sally. Not bad. That's a lot of healing. And yeah, we don't all reach there. We do have the camp here now. That might be a good time to fight it. So let's just move up here, and then Sally will activate the fight. I check the night market, make sure I stay within range of the crag dude. We fight the crag dude and then the camp. And then after that we're probably gonna have to fight the Scourge. Figure out where it is. So onwards. That's not a very great place for it. Let's see how we can do things. All slot rolls are tampered with. This is gonna be hilarious! Well, I'll be laughing anyway. Well, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but... Can I? Mole? Thank you. I did not know that. I didn't think I could know what was in the market before actually going to them. That's a rather random market though, because that's a bunch of low-level stuff here. Those Swift shoes are really good if you get them early game though. Not... Ooh! Yo! Yeah! It's almost good. It's something that has party heal with more magic damage, but it's a talent item, not an int item. I can't use that. I mean, I'm never gonna succeed 4 rolls on that ever. You know, with 70 talent, it's just pointless. That's painful. Breakable, crappy. Health regen, only 3. That's nice, but I already have one. And the others have other stuff they need. Party resist, no. Can't afford these orbs. They're not really good enough for it. Well, I guess that's good that we could check it. This time it wouldn't be a very big out of my way walk, but that's at the same time a little bit disappointing that I couldn't buy anything that would benefit me. I think it might be time to pop down a teleport scroll there though. Not even a teleport scroll, a portal scroll. Let's see, can she... Because if I remember right, the portal scroll is determined by user's intelligence. Oh yeah, she needs to She's the one back here. So I would like to use it with me. So I could use a portal here, or there even, and pop it up by the Scourge. And then jump up, smack the Scourge, and pop down again. That'll save me practically like 4 days of travel. And allow me to continue my fighting down here, and then I'm going southwest. We have the dungeon down here, lots of monsters. Yeah, we just have stuff to do down here still. So I think that's a good use for it right now. So let's move here. Do we still want to fight the Crag Giant though, and this priest thing? I think I do, but I think it's a good time right now to do that fight when we get back instead. Because right now we're all full health practically, yeah, and we're at the best possible situation to fight the Scourge. So it's better to do it now. Pop. Let's just do it. Let's actually put the thing... if I put it there, I will scout that cell as well, and I will move there to enter it, and then I will scout those 2 cells. I guess so. Yeah, let's pop in. So I have 4 mobility. Let's take 1 step there to scout, nothing, and then back here. So I'm not gonna fight it by myself. Thank you very much. I don't need... yeah, well, might as well stay there. I have regen anyway and full HP. Very good. That's exactly the mobility we needed. So yeah, they stay for 8 turns. That should give me enough time to port back with everyone. I hope so. Yeah, it has an attack range. So, the engagement range. So I can stay where I am actually. Because then I save a mobility point going back to the portal. Okay, Shuji, all you. Let's do this. What's the worst that can happen, right? It's just bards from hell. My razor wit always went a little over Rosamo's head. Perhaps I should aim lower, more at the throat level. What a charming dude. Well. Okay, okay. They know how to play. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. What do you think? Is it smarter to simply go for rush now? Because, I mean, one of the bards is actually pretty squishy to magic. But even if he has 0 resist, my absolute max damage is 21. That's still pretty terrible. If I land a rush, at least one, on Sally, then she will do so much more DPS. And with that exciting thought and the start of the boss battle, I'm taking a 2-minute break going to the bathroom. And then we can ponder the turn of events, and I will be very short. Be right back, guys. Don't forget to grab a cookie while I'm away. Welcome back, guys. Let's continue, or more like start, our mighty boss fight. Whew! Oh, I almost forgot to get a cookie myself. I hope you all enjoyed your break cookies. There we go. Energy refilled. Yo, Conrad, what's up? Now, we landed the rush, which actually helps quite a lot. That is a one-shot. I feel like that's worth it. I would need 3 hits on the Royal Rule. And I'm pretty sure 2 from Selly and 1 from Shuji, which we can do before he acts, is not gonna be enough. So I'm gonna make sure to... No, wait a minute, he's actually faster than the other guys. But I still can't kill him, it's the same problem, because my attack will do 0 on him. So I need to take this guy down first. Which, we do that 100%. That's why we stack strength on one character. For those safe 100% attacks. Very sweet. So what's our odds with the crushing blow? 90. If we land that, 68. That's not very likely. I need to actually do 3 or even 4 focus for that to be likely. That's so expensive. It's just not worth it. No, let's just do the safe clobbering. Well, as safe as we can get with the shock. So if we do a boost here, that does a huge boost because of the shock. I didn't think about that with Sally's second attack, but it doesn't matter if I do the focus now or later. So 94% chance to land on him. He's shock immune though. I could also smack the other bard and shock him. Then he's not gonna succeed any of his music playing. And then Sally Shuji will kill the main guy there. I'm doing that. Ouch. I lost control. And I got slowed, which is not a big problem for me actually. Not great, but... Okay, it's getting annoying. Dodge. So only a shock there, that's still okay. Oh my god, that's the attack up. Look at our HP though. Look at our HP. So Sally's gonna do that and boost, which cancels out the shock, and that's 100%. Again, but that's not gonna kill him. But Shuji can kill him after his act. But he could wreck someone, or even all of us, but then again, he hasn't done a single high damage attack on a single target. He's only done AoEs, which is kind of entertaining that I think we have enough HP to take that. That was a low hit, wasn't it? Ow! That attack up. Yeah, Yeah, you noticed the confusion there, right? That means he cannot party heal. So I do have the Sanctum here, right? So it's so he won't die instantly. I have the Sanctum here as well, and this one XP multiplier doesn't matter if I lose that at this point of the game. The crit one sucks to lose, but so even if these two die, I will get the resurrection. Still, it's technically like losing a life. But right now I could do a boost. 86 though. I'm feeling like the safest thing to do is still to kill the backup bard, because he's still throwing a lot of buffs to both of them and can kill someone. But I think this is a time, if any, to use his own healing item. That's what it's for, his own backup healing. What else do we have? Even that is pretty tempting to use now. Oh boy. But I could argue that if I have to burn my best endgame healing items for this fight, I'm not gonna last through the end of the campaign. So let's just use the Godspear, because that should be enough to tank one more hit of anything. And then we kill that guy. The problem though is that we lost our main damage dealer. So I will do literally 0 damage to the boss. Shuji, with a perfect hit, will do 13? So I'm gonna need 4 hits on him. Yeah, but that means that that's gonna take a lot of time. So I'm gonna have to kill the little guy first to just remove... kill. Thank you. Oof. Scary. And the shock. Confused. 1 damage, guys. Yeah. Well, I'm shocked, so I have to use... We're gonna die. Ow! We're fine. I have 2 healing items left. I have to use 1 healing item. At least his damage buff is off now. I have to use 1 party heal, otherwise I risk really losing the campaign here. I would like to do a boosted rush on Shuji here, because he's the only one that can deal damage, but I can't risk getting one shot like that again. So still hope he doesn't land too bad of debuffs on us, which he did not. We don't have any shock at the moment, so but let's still just do what we can to deal damage. There he goes again. Shock is reapplied. There's really nothing I can use that would be of effect here. No. So with a perfect attack, I do 1 damage, which is actually pretty funny because Shuji does 13. So 13 plus 1 is actually his exact HP. So I would actually benefit from hitting him once. But I still think it's more important to do this. Because if Shuji doesn't hit, we're just lost. So we're using his focus to cancel out the shock. But he keeps blocking. And a confusion on Shuji. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I think we might be dead. Wow, it really didn't look that bad at the start when I got off the boost on Sally. It looked like we would manage it. That's the mighty 1 damage. So, this leaves us with many problems. Well, my problem is that, as you see, the effect that he's got in play here, the Royal Rule, is that he's tampering with rolls. So it's completely unplayable to try to continue the campaign with him in play, right? So I don't have any choice whatsoever. I have to fight him again right now. And the only way I can do that is to drop another Tinder Pouch. Right here. Heal, heal, heal. Attack. I don't think there's any other option. I would like to check my... Let's just do it, because I don't see any other option here. I have 4 move though, so I could move 1, 2 to scout, and then 3 back and drop the Tinder Pouch. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about scouting here and checking that market. But if we check... that was the wrong button. Wasn't it shift click? Yeah. But that gives us into this. It didn't do that before. Is it control click? No. It says left check plus click for more info, and I click it. Yeah. So apparently we cannot check that market. Let's see, can I do a Tinder Pouch at the end of my movement? I probably can. So I could move down 3, check the market, and then move up a step and use the pouch. But then we're a little bit... Yeah, then we're falling behind. You know, imagine if we do this and the portal closes. Then we would lose more. More than we can afford. If I just would have had 1 focus to use for a movement point. Ah, crap, I'm gonna do it. You know, there isn't very much that can be there that would really be beneficial for us, but... no thanks. No thanks. That was the time we had. Now I can't do it, because if I go in, I can't move out again to use a pouch. So now we're just gonna move back and drop a pouch. Right, I need someone else to resurrect her. Great, then we're losing more time. I should have actually gone there to resurrect Sally. I forgot about that I needed a person to do that. That's the first time it happened through this campaign, so that costed me another portal scroll. Yeah. That's what I needed to do. I needed to walk over here and actually resurrect her like that. But it's okay. I will just move south a bit and use another portal scroll. I have another one, so... let's also check our items, if there's anything else that I would benefit from using here. I do have the Rootsworth, which I think is a good idea to use. I'm gonna use it on Shuji. And because I wanna use the haste with me, right? We give both the portal scrolls to the mage, because no one else will use them than him. We have a combat use to target party, cure ailments, and replenish all focus. that might be worth using, so I can spam focus and remove shock and things like that. I'll put one over to... Well, I can give both to him, because he's the one that's gonna use them, if anyone. And on Shuji, we have Fairy Dust. No. All the things they do are AoE. Not gonna matter. I have nothing that gives me shock... Ooh. I have something that gives me shock immunity. Give to Sally. Right? Does it matter who I give it to? I mean, Sally will have the focus, but yeah, well, I should give it to Sally, simply because she's the most important, right? She's giving up same kind of thing, effectively, right? Yeah, poison, curse immune, which doesn't matter for this fight. Yoink. Okay, Sally, shock immune. Excellent. I think I even have shock immunity on the helm, don't I? No, burn freeze immunity. So okay, then it doesn't matter. Shattered mirror. I think that is too important to save. Because if I can't get through this fight, let's use that actually, because curse immunity I don't need for this particular combat. Okay, teleport scroll. We need one on Sally. While we're trading stuff. Vision scrolls we're gonna use. Let's just give one over as well, so we have on more people. Don't know if it matters who's got them. So we have Smoky Orb as well. That's also a borderline if I think that would be of any use. Let's just give it to the mage anyway, both of the buff items, because if anyone is gonna use them, it's gonna be him. Something like that. So I'm gonna use... Yeah, the Fermented Rootwort. Yeah, the speed item I'm gonna use this combat. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do. I can take 2 steps down and 2 steps up again. That's pretty much the only thing I could do. Just to scout that one cell. And see if we find some random treasure that will save the campaign. Yes! 64 gold, guys. We're good. We're good. And a helm, which sucks, but still good. Boots. That sucks, but still good. So now, if we go into the night market, we have 1 mobility left. We can use 1 up and 2 focus to get back in the camp. Then I can check the market, get back in the camp, rest, get back the 2 focus I just used. So it's plus minus 0. Let's do it. Before we check, let's sell the stuff we had. Assassin's Hood we just found 46. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, the hide boots. Yeah, let's just sell them. 40 more. Okay, so that we got a little bit over 200 gold from that chest. Random gold is always good. Okay, we got a one-time use Blizzard Orb. Marble? Do you remember if that dude was freeze immune? I'm not sure if it would be worth spending half of my money on it though. But still. That's an interesting thought. I know that all the endgame bosses are freeze immune. So it's actually not a very useful item in the endgame. It's better to have buff items for your own party for endgame because, well, you know they work. I'm not sure about that guy. Yeah, same here. I was not really sure. I know he was shock immune. I know he was burn immune. But I think he was stun immune and daze. but not freeze. But I don't think it's not worth spending half of our money on something that we're not sure about. Well, even if we would have been sure, it might not be worth it. Anything else though? That's the one we have. That is actually a really nice artifact. That's super nice to have on a character that uses awareness, obviously. So not us, but still. Breakable rod. Nyeh. Warrior shield though. Scare immunity. That's so rare though that happens. 2 armor resist. 2 physical damage. Not sure if that's worth trading for. Because I would give up 2 armor, but I would gain 2 damage. That might be worth it actually, because damage is... I'm lacking damage. I can really feel that I have one character in my party that just does basically no damage because of his terrible weapon. And it's just because he's forced into using a party heal item. That's just 33 gold. Let's buy that. I think that is even an upgrade. Yep. Up we go. And rest we do. Whew. And let's actually give it to him and remember equipping it. Warrior shield. Yeah, 2 armor, 2 resist. Yeah, so I get the scare immunity and I get +2 damage. Okay. Nothing for you to do, Sally, right? Other than rest. Okay. What's the expression? Here goes nothing. Well, everyone confused? And my character instant escapes. And she spends a healing item, or what was it? Golden root? Was that was a focus item that just got wasted? Yes. So, well, I can auto escape here with focus, right? But if I do, there's just gonna be 6 more attacks before Shuji gets to act. And he has 5 HP. Calculate the odds that he survives that. I think they're pretty close to 0. I mean, that, you see, I haven't even clicked a single button yet. I just started the fight, everyone instant confused, one of my character runs away, the other one taunts, so he gets all the focus and takes all the damage. I mean, right now, if I could have just escaped with both of them and just rested Shuji again and went into the fight again, I would have had a vague chance. But right now, yeah, I just remember that I won this fight in my previous campaign. I don't remember even how hard it was or how it went. But I guess I didn't have that horrible RNG. But the big difference is that we would have won this fight quite handedly last time we fought it, if we didn't actually have the effect in game. But since we had the effect in game, there were multiple times where he stopped us from getting perfect rolls. And then we just didn't do enough damage. So if you would have fought this Scourge without the effect in game, it would have been a lot more manageable. But I don't see how it would have been possible for me in this campaign to find the Scourge before it came up like this. I would have just been needed to be super lucky to hop ashore up there in the north part instead, which, yeah, there was no logical reason to do. Well, I have no items on Sally, I have no healing item, I've one healing item, and I have no support, so there's no reason to attack anything here. I just have to escape. The only option I can do would be to stay in the fight to hope she pulls some attention, so Shuji gets to escape, because she gets to act again before Shuji anyway. But the problem is, he already has taunt up, so all the attacks will go on him. There is literally nothing I can do. So it's just to click. Nice mobility roll. So, believe it or not, well, my problem is it would have ended the same, right? If I would not have escaped, Shuji would have died, and then Sally would have also possibly died. So, I mean, it's starting to look pretty lost, but there's actually one more thing we can do. Because down here there's a cult device that will give us a life. So we can resurrect Shuji one more time and try again. We also have one sanctum here, which we have not used, that can be picked up after that, assuming we win. So there is still a very vague but vague chance of success. I would have to use teleport scrolls for this, of course, which is totally okay. So I'm gonna teleport myself down here, and then I would use I guess I would need to use a portal up again, because if I do a portal up again, I can then I can get down with the portal again to save some time. But the problem is that we have enemies blocking here, but these camps you can run through, right? You can actually run through camps, which you cannot do on the random enemies on the map. So I just need to teleport here and hope I can run down. Not sure how far a teleport scroll will take me though. And if I can use a teleport scroll if I'm out of movement points. I'm gonna find out. We can. No, that's a treasure one. Purify, portal, vision, yeah. Yeah, purify is the removing ground effects, yeah. So we have two portals. That's portal. I have two portal. Where's my... there. I was like, whew, I didn't have a teleport scrolls. Let's see how far we can get. That is pretty far. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's port here then. Hop. And might be worth doing this then, right? Because it's all about saving time now. All about saving time. %, is the roll we want. Plus 1 life. Ta-da! Piece of cake. So, if we then go up, use another portal scroll. We don't want to land in the cursed land. So we have 2 movement. That'll get us probably there then, right? I would love to be able to get into the camp again and rest on the same turn. But I can't, right? If I port there, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't have any more nettle. I could use 2 focus, but that's not enough So I'm gonna have to move again. But at least I'll keep the focus done. Nothing. That's the best result I've seen all day. Alright. Pop. See? Get exactly where we expected. Well, I thought I would pop there, but practically the same. Yeah, I'm missing one movement point to get up there, but there's really nothing I can do about that. Might as well wait till next turn. Yeah. So I will probably be the one that activates the combat then, right? Yeah, because Selly will resurrect Shuji. That should work in the right order. Refocus. That is good. So you need to go there to resurrect. And then we leave. We move back to the camp. We rest. Shoji rests. Perfect. And then our camp is gone. And it's a morning. And we lost a lot of time on this. A lot of consumables. A lot of everything. But, yeah. Here we go again. Possibly the final battle. Thank you, Marvel, for the encouragement. XP. I guess it's the best possible character to get this with, so... Well, there's a little bit of a comfort that if we win the fight, we're gonna get 2 level ups. No. I just checked that actually. I don't have a single Confusion immune item. I have just the... Let's see. I just have the Shock immune. So I have a Curse immune there. And I have the Shock, Freeze, Burn immune. So I am immune to almost every status effect, which is great. But... yeah, max focus, magic damage, movement speed, int. I have nothing. I don't think I found a single item this game that is... so it's poison, curse immune, which instead I put on the shock immune on her, which is something. But yeah, no, I don't have any. Stun, burn, freeze immune, curse immune, poison immune. Nope. Nope and nope. Okay. Clicking the button, holding my breath, waiting for the confusion to drop. Oh, it's so painful. It's so painful when you feel like you're doing the strategically right choices and you just lose a fight like this without being able to do a single thing. Okay. Bring it on. Okay, he does the shock, which is the best thing he could have done. Because we're as immune as we can be to that. That's a perfect start, right? Because that means that they both attacked. He did the shock, which is the least dangerous thing he could have done. So they are not buffed in any way from his bodyboards. We are gonna do the rush. I think that has higher priority, right? Then yeah, that's the focus replenishment, which we don't care about yet. And we have the evasion up, which is lower priority, but would still be good. But yeah, let's do the rush. Yeah. If I would have failed that 96, it would have been... Okay. That's a haste on Sally. I am gonna do the same thing as last time. I am gonna one-shot this guy first. But I can't. Why did I do 60 damage and one-shot this guy last time and not this turn? Oh. I'm looking at the wrong skill. See, I'm getting a little confused here in real life. So yeah, 100% one-shot. Unless that happens. Then we're gonna smack the middle guy and we're gonna do an AoE shockwave, which needs to succeed 4 of the rolls, I believe, to AoE kill the backup bard on the side. And then we'll do some damage to the other guys as well. So let's do 2 focus here. So that's a 94%. What if we just do 1? 75? Yeah, it's a big difference. That's some solid damage actually out there. I'm very happy about that. So this feels like a great start, which is what we had last time as well. So I'm still gonna burn the consumables that we planned here. So increase combat speed by 25%. Not even sure if this only applies to him or if it applies to everyone in combat. But either case, even if it only applies to him, it's worth using. Yeah, it's just him. It's okay. Now's the question though. I think I'm gonna go everything on the Royal Drool this time and ignore the other guy. Because, well, he's the one that literally does all the dangerous thing. The absolute worst thing the backup bard can do is to do the attack up spell. But even if I attack him, I'm not gonna kill him, so I can't prevent it. Use focus against the shock. Good. So far, so good. Double slow, which is not good, but it's not terrible either. So he actually removed her buff, which is the most annoying part with that. But okay. I don't think... I'm holding back with using the focus here, because if I have the focus when I get shocked instead, it'll be a lot more useful. Yeah, it's at least some damage. Here it comes. Ooh, only Shuji. Only Shuji. So we actually have the chance of healing, which I was afraid we were just gonna get killed there. Problem here though is that Sally is super slow now because of that reset. But if I get off another stab from Shuji and another poke from Sally, that could be enough to kill him. Then again, Shuji is confused. Keep that in mind. I don't have any options now though. I really don't. I have to heal, right? This is our last Godspear. But I have no option. Evasion is not gonna save us. This does not heal us at all. I would have liked to use that now to remove the confusion, but that would pretty much kill Sally. So I would have liked to buff Sally as well with the movement speed, but and he goes for Sally. If she dies now, I'm screwed. We're good. Problem is that he gets to act. Oh, that's actually the best thing he could have done with the confusion. That's the buff up. I have a plan. I have a plan. Now, to buff or to attack. Should not forget that we do have a backup bar there, and he can also kill Sally. I need to do any damage I can towards him, because that would kill him with the next attack. So now, how about a crushing blow? Bring it on, boys. Piece of cake. Was that all you had, game? Was that all you had? Oh, easy game. Easy life. Ah, yes. I just gotta smile a little bit, you know. Ah, Royal Drool hat. Very fancy, but not of much use. Lovely carnival ticket, which we're not gonna use. It's fucking deadly. I don't even remember the details about it, I just remember it was fucking deadly. Okay, now we still need to hurry because we already see the next Scourge, which we do know where it is. That is not, well, the next haunt. I mean, it doesn't mean it is easy though, because that's still gonna be quite the struggle to solve it. And I would like to get some shopping done before that, and I have that dungeon too. Wonder if I could, I mean, I still have quite many days, right? So I would like to do some fighting down here, see if I can do some shopping. There is after all a weapon here in the Imps corridor, right? That I could buy, if it's still there. Me too, Marble. I thought it was game over there. But, you know, if the game throws you lemons, then you make juice out of it, or what's the saying? Well, we have 0 lives left, and we have 0 thingies, sanctums. We do have one over here, but it's not in a very smooth to pick up place. So just one time the RNG goes against us, we could be screwed. But we're not giving up quite yet. Not after that victory. The question is now, how do I move my party in the smoothest possible way? I mean, I just used the teleport scrolls. I have 1 on each person, 2 on Shuji. So it might be smarter to use another portal. I only have 2 portals left, but this is the last big continent, right? Then I have some islands and shit, and then it's final dungeon. I do have these sea caves that would not be bad to explore. It's only level 6. Yeah, that would be good for money. But that would be quite way out of the way. I mean, I have my boat here. It's not that far away. So I could teleport someone down, jump into the boat. Oh, look at that. It's 1 cell away that I could summon everyone into the boat. But let's see, it's me, then it's Sally. And Sally just has to rest, right? Where can we get her? To which town? No, I don't see any other option than to get myself to Imps corridor. Because there I have some enemies to fight around here for some XP and gold. I can do shopping, resting, and then I can do the demon cave. And after that I want to move northwest again. I want to grab this sanctum. Ideally I would like to grab this sanctum before fighting the haunt. What I'm also gonna do is this vision scroll. Let's put it a little bit extra to the west here, so we'll make sure we see. Yeah, so we make sure we see out to the edge. So there, out there is a random cave. There is also an alluring pool, which we frankly have no use for at the moment. It's too bad. We didn't really have much use for the pools. But yeah, okay, I think I decided. I think I'm gonna go portal. Let's see if I move as far south as possible to use it. If I do 2 steps and we use the portal, because then everyone can use the same thing, and we still have some teleport scrolls. Oh, that even went further than I expected. Well, might as well put it next to town, in the direction we want to go. fight that guy. Maybe we should go south, fight these instead. If we're fine, jump into the cave. Yeah, let's just put it down there. And I might as well jump into it as well. Yep. Is there any need? Well, actually, yeah, it is a point for me to go into town because I can do shopping right away. I have the money. Let's just do it. Let's see. This is a new shop. I guess that's good. I mean, I need Godspeared, obviously, but if I can buy some items that really is of significant boost to us. That's another pair of royal boots. That would be for Shuji then. Would be good, but wouldn't really change the world. Assassin's gear, yeah, that's also one of those unlocked things. Good, but not worth. Hmm. 23 damage. Plus 4 speed. Lightning strike, heaven smite. So it has the same base attack as the Zeus blade. Does it have the same rolls? Yeah, 4 rolls. 2 more damage, 4 more speed. That would be a nice upgrade, but not an upgrade worth 500 gold. Because, I mean, if I would say, get 2 more damage or 2 more Godspeared, I have to pick the Godspeared, even though I don't like it. What I'm mostly curious about, though, were the tombs. But no. No is the answer. Mass Energize, Greater Lightning Storm, Greater Barrier, Shock Immunity. That's so good though. But at this point, when I'm almost out of Godspeared, how could I possibly give up the party heal? Ah, that's so frustrating. Because if I had that on the mage, he would be so much more useful in terms of combat. Yeah, that I do know about Marvel. I mean, that it does say on the items. So I do know what they do. I was more curious comparing if it was the same skills on the sword and the lightning sword, and it is called lightning strike. It's the same skill. And that heaven smite, the AoE, I barely use, so it would be an upgrade. But well, I guess I am leaning more towards healing items. Tinder pouch is way too expensive though. I have a couple of left. I'm just gonna hope that's enough. So this is a little bit painful, but here we go. I already have the dragon pipe, right? Yeah. Here we go. 3 brand new healing items. And we're probably gonna burn through them in the next cave. But that's still better than nothing. There is no quest. No, we have the Fire Priestess thing quest still, which is the one up there where the portal, where we're planning on doing on our way down. But let's just say we got sidetracked. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to fight first? If we're popping out here, this is probably what we're gonna attack first, right? Then I need to be within combat range of that. Which I can't be because I decided to go into town instead. Which is totally okay, I needed to do that, so that's not a bad choice. Okay. Sally. Really? Did you actually... No, you got precisely enough, right? Because it's no movement to go to the portal. Yeah. I was afraid she couldn't get to town. Resty. Okay. Okay, so far according to plan. We're now regathered, we conquered the haunt. We have another haunt over here, which is reachable. So far so good. So now we can fight this, but we cannot get in there with everyone, right? It's just one, so me, Fox, that have support range. Pretty sure Sally doesn't have it. So yeah, let's just go here then and take a little standing stone. No, let's not take a little standing stone. Leave that to me. Okay. Might be worth putting a focus there, I think. I can. No, I can't focus. But 55, let's go for it. Ah, piece of cake! Well, it's unfortunate though that this character is so terrible in combat. I would have loved to have that extra focus on someone else. So yeah, we have to wait for Sally. She's not in range. So chilling a bit. Here we go. So let's fight these guys, because we need gold at the moment just to buy healing items and everything. So if I cannot handle combats like this, I'm not gonna be able to handle the dungeons either, right? So I'm just gonna have to fight some of this. What did you just do? 2 focus drain on everyone. That's so rude. Boy. That's a good as hit I could have done. Well, he really liked doing that, didn't he? Should you stun immune? Excellent. So I guess we should smack the wisp to get rid of it. Very good. At least Sally is doing a good job here. Let's see if we're a little bit lucky and land a shock here. Very good. Excellent. That's the way we want to deal with those fights. And a sweet miss. Did I miss something? Wasn't he just shocked and just hit everything? Okay, bro. I call shenanigans. Oh, that's a terrible roll. Well, why don't we shock him again? Because that seems to work very well. Oh boy. See? Shock disappeared. As soon as this became his turn, the shock disappears. Yeah, exactly. It seems like he managed to get rid of the shock before it actually applied. It's still shenanigans. It's like after every combat, it's a deep breath. It's like, whew, no one died. And now I got less gold for that fight than I need to spend to rest. Yeah. So Sally needs to get 1 gold to be able to rest. Well, I mean, we obviously have to go rest with Chuji here before we go in. But then we're going to the cave. We don't have any option, right? We're down here. This is the quest cave. We have to do it. If we don't do this now, we... yeah. We're in trouble. So I have 1 god spear there. I have no god spear there. I have 3 here on the party healer. Feels good. Feels good. Is there anything else I need to throw over? I'm thinking of selling items if there's anything, and then I need to give it to Shuji that is going to go and rest. That's kind of what I'm thinking about here. I should re-equip this as well, so I have the curse immunity. Don't need to... well, shock immunity is nice, but if I get cursed, I'm in even worse position. Spyglass, Holy Talisman. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same here. It does hurt to give up that damage, but if I'm not curse immune, I could get... yeah, then it pretty much means get cursed and you lose the game. And that's a little bit too rough of a trade-off for me. I'm pretty tempted though to try to throw on this. I could do it for one fight and see how effective it is. Don't have any more int gear to put on, or no, I don't. Well, I have a... no, that's damage. I have this int thing. But then I give up burn shock freeze immunity. Doesn't feel like a great idea. Equip. Godspear. Give to Shuji. Then everyone has one at least. Knotted staff we're keeping. World rule hat. Give to Shuji because he's gonna sell it. Yeah, well, the other stuff are worth like 2 gold each. I checked it before. So you're standing still to rest then, Sally. Because you'll get pulled into the dungeon anyway. Let's hope that works. That's the old dagger, right? Yeah. Not worth much, but that shield, 8 gold. Let's hold on to it. Skull, 18. Burn freeze immunity. That would be nice to have, but I would give up the strength for it. I would never equip that again, so let's just sell it. Spyglass, same thing. Never gonna equip it, even if it's not terrible. Never gonna equip that again. Swamp boots, let's just sell it. We need every piece of gold. Okay. We're not in a great position for this. This is really a do or die. 0 focus on me and Sally. Sally already injured. Low on healing items. Correct you are, Marble. And I was planning on doing that, but I just forgot about it. And that happened before I even got to act. Yeah, you're very right, Marble. I should have used them before entering this dungeon, actually, but I completely forgot about that. Bleed, stun, fire. So it's only the right guy that's immune to fire, so these 2 can be burned. So I can ignite 2 of them at once. I have no focus though. So I can do a reset on all enemies. That's quite strong, but again, need focus for that. Evade up. Maybe that's actually the play here. Because they all have resist. Quite a lot of it. It's a bad combat for this to do. Especially without focus. 44% though. Maybe this is a good time to... no, it's not apparently. We do have that. Oh boy. It sort of feels like it's going a little bit downhill since the fight against that boss up there. The Drool. Because I'm burning through my important late game consumables to just stay alive. But I don't see how I could not do this, since it also removes the burn from both of them. Sally is gonna use the Godspear she has on her. And now we can do boosting with everyone. So I'm probably gonna do that to add the burn to them. This will do very little damage though, to be fair. How many do we need to land on that? 3, 4, that's a lot of focus. That's 91% with 2 focus. Wonder how much evade that actually gives. 34, that's less damage than I expected, to be honest, with this weapon. I thought it would be better, that's why I equipped it. Yeah, it doesn't feel worth it. So I guess it's better to focus down one enemy then. Let's just do damage. Let's see if we can do an AoE on the middle guy. That's 51 minus 8 armor, 43. Then he has 25 HP left. Shuji can do that. I guess that's the best I can do. Yeah, because that would do some nice AoE damage. 2. Okay. We landed a daze there as well. That's quite useful. They're not shock immune. I could also shock both of them, but it's better to kill one than to shock 2. And we forgot to use the healing item. Yeah, I noticed. Oops. We're fine. So much for that. See? Why bother healing Sally? No one's gonna attack her, right? Yeah. Let's see. If we fully boost, can I kill both of them? No, I can't, right? Because I could kill that guy with the crushing blow. Then I have me and Shuji, which will not kill the Lich Lord. So I have to heal. I kind of scared myself there. So the problem, ideally, right, I would like to kill them, and then I could equip the party heal item and party heal after the combat. Which I can't. In time. And she doesn't even have, they don't even have max pipe level, so... we still have to do that. Oh yeah, it was not shock we did on the Feral Warlock, it was daze, right? Yeah. So that actually just delayed his attack, not interfered with it. Because you have to keep in mind that I'm confused here as well. So we don't really know what will happen there. That's unfortunate now when I actually do damage. But I have to kill the Feral Warlock because he's simply the only one I can kill. What if we do this? Even if I don't perfect roll, that'll still do pretty much damage. That's safe. So it's effectively that guy acting twice or that guy acting once. So it is better to kill this guy. Why do I do more damage on him? Why do I do 60 on that guy with Crush? And only 48 on that guy. Am I missing something here? Yo, thanks for hanging out, Marvel. See you around. Do I have bonus damage against an element? That must be the case, right? Because that guy is ice, so I must have bonus damage against ice. Problem remains though, I'm still gonna kill this guy first. Unfortunately no crit, but it's just to go for it. Hope that's enough. Very good. Okay, confused. Hey, look at that. We did something useful. The soul of the steam chain. I'm acided. That is horrible. Just pure horrible. Okay, we all get to act, so... yeah, that should be enough. Shuji... nice. Okay, the acid does disappear after combat. It's actually a little bit of money. Purification scroll, not great, but... well, I apparently have to equip the terrible item to have party heal. I don't have any more. Well, I have one Godspear. And the big healing item we should have on Sally. She's simply the most important. Godspear, let's put it on the AoE healer, and he has 3. That's all I have left. Oh, goody. And we have triple fight coming up, boss fight in the end. Yeah. That's not looking good, to be honest. Oh, Mr. Focus removal? Yeah. Well, evade up. That's just peachy. Well, I have no other real use here than to boost someone. Someone being Sally. Excellent. I would like to do an AoE here, but yeah, he's not immune to daze. I could daze him. Oh yeah, I have no focus. We just lost it. Ooh, lucky. Okay, well, at least he hits my tank. Still hurts, still hurts. Just to clobber that guy. Yeah. Good shock. Then he might actually fail a buff attempt or something. Ah. Exactly. He does have some resist, and Sally would possibly one-shot him there, so I think I'm just gonna start working on the big guy. Okay, so far so good. They've been going mostly for our tanks here. Ooh, good one. Okay. So that could have gone worse. Landed shock. Let's see if it actually applies this time. Nope, it did not. Seems like these brutes have an effect that removes status effect every turn or something like that. Well, he should be dead now. Then we can do... well, we have to do a party heal before the next fight. Alright. We're getting some money, which means we could do some restocking after this, if we get out of it. Let's throw 16 gold over here, just to make sure everyone has 100 for the in-use. It's a little painful, but I have to do it. Every time we use healing item, it's painful now. And we have 2 more fights, not easy ones either. Well, that's a very good fail. Bone Wizard is actually not shock immune. Ah, that's very good. We're curse immune, and the one that isn't dodged. They're all on high magic resist here though. I think I'm gonna try to use a rush again. I don't want to use more than one focus for it though, because I really need it for the next combat. Maybe it's a better idea to not. To simply not. I mean, 53% if I don't boost. But what's the option? Doing 10 damage to the mummy or 8 to one of the other guys? I guess I say to that. Yeah. I have pretty good odds of doing it, and 8 together with her 60 might be enough. Here we go. Even a little bonus AoE there. Very nice. So let's poke the Bone Wizard, because he's not shock immune. No shock. But still, some damage applied. A burn, no problem. Immune. and a poke that we can tank. So the Bone Wizard should be killed by Sally, so I'm gonna work on the mummy. Should be enough, yep. Not bad, not bad. So unfortunately not enough to kill him, but... Okay, good. Very good. That is not terrible. Unfortunately he gets to attack once more. Can't do anything against that. So my warriors are so slow. Ouch. Yeah, that hurt a bit, but... Okay. That was a level up for Sally. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, we're getting some money here. Teleport scroll. That could be useful. That's the question though. Boss fight coming up. I have only one God Spear left. I think I'm gonna hold back on it. It's of course risky, but I'm gonna hold back on it. Hope I get some use for Sally as well. It's after all just a demon. How bad can it be? Don't tell me, you're building an airship, right? That's exactly what the last group said before I incinerated them. Ooh, lucky. He failed his burn. I mean, we're pretty much burn immune, but any damage he does is, of course, bad. So, he's shock immune, and yeah, well, he's immune to all the effects we can do to him. Now's a big question, though, if it's worth burning more consumables here. I would really love to save them. So I think this is a better time to do this. And do a rush, and Sally is going to hopefully do some clobbering on this guy. It's no worth using the crushing blow though. I would need like 4 focus for it to be good. So I'm just gonna do 1 focus and do the basic attacks to hopefully do some nice DPS there. Not bad. Yeah. Let's just hope he doesn't roll like, well, like a demon. Well, unfortunately he does burn on the only one that is not immune to the burn, but at this point we can't do anything other than hope that RNG don't screw us over terribly. Oh, Scholarsworth Tinder Pouch. That's so bad. Well, I can do 1 party heal, but not until now. Still alive! Still alive, guys! Whew. Ow. Can we please kill him? Pretty please. With sugar on top. Extra sugar. Easy. Piece of cake, guys. Piece of cake. Not even a challenge. The worst thing that happened in that fight is that he burned another one of our tinder pouches. So we have no tinder pouch here. I think he burned that one too. So I actually lost 2 tinder pouches in that fight, and I think it was a dancing nettle there. So not a big deal. But we're still alive. We're still alive. But if there's anything, Sally is carrying this campaign. Quest item. Hey, look at that. That's actually a buff for Shuji. It's actually a good item. Yoink. Well, that's a nice staff that I'll never get to use. Some more lockpicks. I do a little refocusing before we pop out. Okay, we are staying okay with the chaos. So the biggest problem is the... Get to Hasta again, yeah, very good. Oh, that's a nice move there, Sergi. Really? 2 move? We have a bard camp there, we have a witch. I guess I would like to go to Wendero again, because there should be more tinder pouches, well not tinder pouches, god bear, just any healing items to buy there. And I'm pretty sure I didn't buy those. I bought the Imp's Corridor one. I would like to kill that witch just to get extra gold and stuff, but honestly, with 2 guys on 40 HP, I'm scared to even jump on a single monster. So I'll take myself to go down to Wendero, because I have the money. The other 2 will just start going north, and we will just fight whatever we can on the way north after that. Yeah. Well, what am I gonna do when I roll that mobility? At least we have some time now to move a little bit. Yeah, we get into town at least. Let's see, no quest, right? No. Market. Hey! That's the best armor for our warriors. That's way too expensive. I could actually buy the Inferno armor now though. That would be really useful on... well, I would have to give up 5 strength for it though. That's a pretty big trade-off. That would probably be best on me, but since I'm attacking so terribly, it's just not a very good armor for anyone in this playthrough. Dragonite. I think that's not even a very big upgrade. I have a Great Hammer after all, so I have 35 damage. Frost Hammer is 34. That's actually pretty much the same as I already have, but just with the frost effect. Yeah, well, not worth the money, obviously. Yeah, that's what I would like to have, but not on loot. And then I have the tombs. Yeah. It's really too bad, but I did have Godspear here, like I thought. Excellent. So let's sell. Let's just sell it before I get tempted on equipping it again. Carnival ticket. I don't know if I would ever use that. Don't think so. Wizard staff, same problem. So tempted, but would never use it. We did lose something here, right? Yeah, we lost the equipped trinket. We lost that with acid before. So I might as well equip a... I have no use for a more max focus. I already have so much. Let's just equip that, then we can do a little bit of damage. Yeah, there isn't much more to sell. The rest... oh yeah, the dream boots. 44? Well, that's something. Yeah. Godspear. Buy. Mine. All mine. Yes. So, we just bought 3 healing items, which means that we are on a grand total of 3 healing items. Feels good. Not really, actually. Rest, right? Yes. Okay. Sally, you're not gonna rest, actually, because we can't afford it. Well, we can, but just barely, and I would rather try to save some money. So let's see, Shuji needs to go to the Imp's Corridor to rest. I'm thinking of if I want to do this camp. I mean, I want to, but if I actually can. That dungeon over there would be rewarding, but I think too far away and too hard actually for me to do. So I think we're gonna fight this fire crag. And then we're gonna look in the clover patch. And then just keep fighting our way up west. That's the mighty plan. Let's go for it. Well, not much to think about here. Just checking if anything restocked. Nope. Rest. Okay, HP looking okay again. Terrible mobility. You have to wait for me to get up there. I mean, Selly is okay with just resting a turn, practically standing still. Shuji can... yeah, not do anything then. But that's okay, I guess. I'm not gonna use any consumables for this. What about using a treasure map, though? It's a little bit out of the way. What if we move 3 steps up? Discover a trainer. That's a dilemma. Because I would love to train, but I shouldn't train the mage. Because the mage sucks in combat. If I should train anyone, it should be one of the warriors. Does it matter who, though? I mean, look at their strength. 90-93. It's already really good. Can I see what I can train? No. But I think it's stats. Just one of my base stats plus 2 or so. 360 gold. Not sure though, because that would take away all the money I have to heal with and buy healing items with at the moment. Excellent, that one we can do on the way up. Let's just pop these guys. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to run over there to pick that up. It's worth it now. So let's actually do a little split up to pick up these items. It'll take us a little bit of running, which feels wasted, but it's just free income. I think we have the time to do this. Didn't someone else have a treasure map as well? Yes. Sally has one. Everyone rolls terrible mobility. Let's just pop them. This could be the thing that saves us. Yeah, another reason to go that way. So Sally is gonna take the opportunity to stand and rest. Shuji is gonna run over here for these chests. I will run over there to that chest and then run north. That's the plan. So Sally moves one. Step up and get ambushed. Ah, the problem is the speed though, look at that. If there's anyone that can solo fight, it's her. Let's do it. Let's make that guy regret coming here. If I take a lot of damage, I might just go rest with her. Which, yeah, I mean, she was already a bit injured, so I guess it's not that terrible. That's a nice finish. That's a very satisfying clonk sound. So effectively we lost 40 gold for that encounter. We gained a little bit of XP, and that's about it. So I guess that could have ended worse. And she gained 2 focus from that. Shuji. Yeah. Let's just hope he doesn't get completely ambushed over here. And let's hope we find some useful stuff. Even more important. $200 gold, that is a useful amount. That's actually an upgrade. That's actually an upgrade. A dancing nettle, I will have use for that. And just casually dropping an Inferno armor from a treasure chest. Yeah, okay game. We're going up. Let's see, do we actually have use for it though? We would lose the curse immunity, which we actually have on everyone right now. That's very comfortable. But we would gain 6 armor, attack damage, crit chance. I mean, this is my effectively healer this fight. What if we do the training and get strength on someone, Sally or Shuji, and we put the armor on them, which means that they would give up a little bit of armor, gain a lot of resist though, and get a bunch of more attack damage and crit, all sorts of yummy stuff. I would go down in strength by doing it though, even if I train. I think the trainer only gives 2 strength, so I would lose 3. What if we do it on Shuji instead though? Because he has the slightly worse armor, so I would give up less, and the boost would be bigger. I think that's not a bad idea. I think he would be okay with trading that off. Then we need to get him to the trainer and get him the gold though. So let's see if we can work around that somehow. Trainer is here and Shuji is on the other side, so it's not the most convenient, but that is at least an idea. Can Sally do anything? I was planning on just resting with her, but right now she doesn't actually need the rest. I guess I can just follow Shuji with her in case there's any enemy spawns over here. She could be of use to just guard him. It's not the greatest of uses, but it's something. Then Shuji could actually run past this chest and Sally can pick that up. Saves me a little bit of time to run directly down here. Yep. Hey, look at that. An alluring pool. That would have almost been useful if the other alluring pool up there wouldn't be in such a horrible spot. Okay, no ambushes. Just traveling here. An option is to do the Bard camp and go around the south way and meet up, but that would be a little bit of a detour. Maybe not if we want to do the trainer. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. That should be within combat range of the camp. That's why we brought both people. Now I'm not feeling too terrible fighting this, unless we have RNG against us. Fade up. Yeah, so he used consumables. Great. He tried to taunt, but failed. We're still confused. No, now it went away. Focus drain, well, much better, much better. Well, it could have ended a lot worse, I guess, so let's not whine. Party resist, no one would ever equip that, but still, it's a little bit of money. Okay, yoink. Me. Party evasion, that's actually quite nice if you put that on a evasion character, because I mean any evasion helps, but not useful now. Panax, okay. Alright, just the 200 gold is useful. Let's see, so making sure, yeah, he's within the camp range. He's not immune to shock actually. The problem is that even if I hit him perfectly, I do 18 damage. I don't see how that would ever be worth fighting. I would have to hit him 5, 6, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Oh boy. And with my speed, I don't even want to risk that roll. Oh, Oh, that's painful. Well done. Well done. That was not really the reward I was hoping for there. I'm gonna have to wait. Selly is gonna need to catch up, and then Shuji hopefully can activate the fight. Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. So let's make sure I'm... Yeah, more stuff to fight. Great. Right, so what will be the exciting end of this? We will have Selly move up, Shuji will follow, initiate the fight, we'll fight the camp, we'll fight the dude, we'll do some training, we will equip Inferno armor, and then we will just plow north, conquer the realm, save Farul, and become heroes. In the next episode. So this will be it for this episode, guys. And it for me in tonight's stream as well. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. You know the drill. If you want to see me again, hit that follow, like, everything is appreciated. So thanks for hanging out, and have a good evening, everyone.